This week's game of the week, indeed the first, is Stygian. Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones, is a supernatural horror CRPG, computer role-playing game, set in the strange worlds of Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Embracing the themes of pulp and weird fiction, Stygian will draw the player into a bleak journey from a ruined Arkham to the very depths of the abyss. It's cool that we're going to see Batman show up in a Lovecraftian horror, but what I think separates this one from the typical Lovecraftian Cthulhu games we see so much on Kickstarter are the visuals. The art style's real pretty, like. It's not overly dark or creepy looking despite being a horror game, which will only help it in the long haul. Still, there's a slight feeling of something not quite being right when you look at the whole game overall, from decaying buildings, weird purplish ground, and people with their whole bodies wrapped up in bandages. The character creation is another thing that really sets this Lovecraftian game apart from the others. You choose between certain archetypes, yeah, but on top of that, there are just so many layers that you can choose from besides just cosmetics alone. These archetypes aren't all generic stuff either, besides the plain soldier and investigator anyway. You can be an aristocrat, an academic, a member of the cult, a stage performer even, or a criminal, likely of the smooth variety. Not the typical characters you'd expect to find in a combat-heavy RPG or otherworldly horror kind of thing. And of course, you get to play that character however you want, from a hero to a villain, a swashbuckling pirate kind of character to a scientific detective. Yes. This wouldn't be a Lovecraftian game without some kind of religious overtones, and that's no exception here. There's a belief system in place that determines your character's stats, and how you quickly gain or lose sanity. Oh yeah, there's a sanity meter too, like there wasn't going to be one in a game about going insane, or trying to not go insane rather. And since it's an RPG, you can dabble in magic, and since it's a modern game that has a crafting system. Of course, those two kind of are a bit different here with the whole Lovecraftian horror thing going on. But you can read all about that for yourself on the Kickstarter page. There's quite a lot to read through on there, so I hope this video gave you a good impression of what to expect from Stygian.